Hey everybody, it's Dr. Michael with Lighthouse Chiropractic, and this month we've been talking about back to school. It's that time of year, of course, where the students will be returning, whether it be in-person learning or distance learning or a combination of both. They're going to be getting back into the swing of things. And what we want to talk about today is a subject that kind of a lot of families deal with, and how we can help you through this from a chiropractic perspective. And that is the story of ADHD, or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. And so a lot of families have kids that have perhaps been diagnosed or have an idea that their kids could have this issue. And I'd like to tell you out there, first and foremost, this is not a disease. This is not something that has to be fixed. This is really something that kids have that needs to be managed well. And we're here to talk about how you can manage your ADHD child or ADD child naturally and give them the most success, not just in this school year, but for the rest of their life. And so let me talk about 3 things that are important when it comes to ADHD and how we take care of things here naturally at Lighthouse Chiropractic. We've had over 20 years of experience dealing with children with this issue. And I'd like to say that we've had a lot of success in taking care of these patients without the use of drugs or any type of alternative medication. So the first thing that you really want to talk about is getting the body balanced. When the body is balanced, then the child becomes the most success. We always talk about ADHD as a brain that's got Ferrari engine but bicycle brakes. And so it has a great ability to spin and rev, but it can't slow itself down. And so one of the things that we do here, when you get your child adjusted, the first thing that happens is that Ferrari brain and the bicycle brakes, they actually start to balance, and we start to see the child actually be able to manage themselves and focus more. So a chiropractic adjustment, more than just for back pain, actually will help you balance your systems and your child's systems so that those ADHD symptoms become less and less. Again, it's not about taking them away, it's about managing them. The second thing is nutrition. Without a doubt, nutrition is one of the top things you can do to help your child with ADHD. And so the 3 things that we recommend highly is going to be a very good fish oil or omega-3, because that's going to help the brain start to decrease in inflammation and settle down. It's actually the nutrition for the brain. So one of the things we do here is we can actually measure to find out how deficient or sufficient is their omega-3 index in their brain. So we can tell you this is how much your child needs so that they can have a successful school year and manage those symptoms. So nutrition is key. The second thing, of course, in the nutrition aspect, besides omega-3s, is going to be having a really good probiotic. And so your gut health and your brain, we know those are related. We've seen in studies past that the gut and the brain are connected. And so when you have a healthy gut, you're going to have a healthy brain. Again, this is all part of balancing that system. And so a good probiotic is also important. So fish oil, probiotic. Last one, basically when it comes down to it, is we've got to get rid of, and this is where we can start to clean out that pantry, is anything that has a lot of preservatives or artificial colors or dyes in it, benzoic acid. These are things that you've been hearing about, reading about, but these are all in the preservative line that can go into a child's system, and they can actually start to rev it up again, where we get that Ferrari brain with the bicycle brakes. And so think about it this way. The chiropractic adjustment helps you balance it, but what you eat can make it imbalanced again. So we want to make sure that we're firing on all cylinders, getting those adjustments and eating well. Because if you eat well, and of course, if you're getting adjusted, that's going to help with that. The last thing and the third thing that's really most important is you think about those Ferrari brains with the bicycle brakes. What do we want to do? The more we exercise and get these kids off of devices and screens and outside playing or doing something where they are creative and getting them just off of TVs is going to help with that. Exercise is key when it comes to managing ADHD. And so this is where you see a lot of kids doing activities, whether it be a sports or something where they can even be into the arts, that they get their body moving and their systems moving. And so again, let me remind you guys, those 3 things are the most important when it comes to managing ADHD in a natural way. Chiropractic adjustments, nutrition, and exercise. With those 3 things, if you guys are doing those, you've already set your child up for success this school year. If you have any questions or comments, please ask below. We'd be happy to talk with you. Thanks again.